Hi, I'm Corn Wagon Thunder, but you all can just call me Corn. I wanted to start by telling you a little story. So once upon a time, in the land of sticky red clay and humid summer days, a beautiful crone with big bones and long silver hair all tied up in a bun turned a pale eye to the darkening sky. A slim smile spread across her wrinkled face. She put down her hoe and she began to dance slowly. I'm curious, the clouds rolled in for a closer look. The old woman began to whirl and stomp her feet, raising up a cloud of red dust. Then the sky began to rumble, foretelling of the coming rains. She threw her hands up in the air and she cried, "Whee, doggies!" And at that moment, the rains commenced to fall from the clouds, transforming her patch of dirt into the most ruby red, thick, deep, wet, glorious earth. The old woman reached into her pocket and she pulled out a handful of seeds that she had been collecting on her journey. She plunged them into the receiving earth. Then she reached into her mouth and she pulled out a tooth, which was actually a dried corn kernel. And in the center of her garden, she planted the corn tooth, and at once sprang up this slender but sturdy stalk with the most beautiful silk on top, and it gave shade to all the other plants. And rejoicing, the garden sent out this morning glory to wrap itself around the corn stalk, festooning it in the most vibrant violet blossoms. And the crone was pleased, and she looked to the sky in gratitude. And the clouds parted, the rain stopped, the sun came out, and this brilliant rainbow reached down from the heavens to the dirt at her feet. And she nodded in understanding, and as she climbed the rainbow, a great burden was lifted from her body. And from up there on her perch, she looked down at her garden and she could see that it was making new seeds. Salt and light. Under blue light, salt accumulates. The earth's broken-hearted hearth. I am an ardent disciple of sea clouds. Fall upon my words. Bloodlet springs larkspur. I am the vision of Electra reflected in a complex complexion of the bearded lady redeemed by envy. It is the morality of the mounting, preserved by light, in which we are illuminated illusions, the very mythology of the Messiah. Of the earth, terrestrial, of the sky, celestial, savor of man, suckle the soul's salty sermon. Animal symbolicum. Here's a quote from the art historian W.J.T. Mitchell. Man, for many philosophers, both ancient and modern, is the representational animal, or homo symbolicum, the creature whose distinctive character is the creation and manipulation of signs. Symbols represent ideas, and symbolic meaning is attributed to objects. As artists, we use symbolic images and indirect suggestion to express mystical ideas, emotions, and states of mind. We invest things with a symbolic meaning to express the invisible or intangible. We reveal or suggest otherwise intangible truths or states. Que sera, sera. Where to go from here? I am present at the invention of my own life. I watch and I listen, all the while dreaming a million dreams. I visualize the next level of consciousness. A rainbow appears, and I understand. Thank you.